Hey folks, we're going to do an easy lesson of Begin Again by Taylor Swift today. This is going to be quite simple. We're just going to have chords and strumming. If you want to check out a trickier version of how to play the song with the finger picking, then check out the other video which I've posted on my channel. Okay, so this is sort of a beginner lesson to get started with some chords and some strumming, and we'll go through the whole tune and get all the sections together. So let's get started with it. Right, the whole song is in the key of G. Okay, so it means we're going to be using G's, C's, D's, E minors and so forth. Chord shape wise, I'll put up the chords for you just to help you along, but these are all easy sort of shapes that you shouldn't have a problem sort of playing along with. So let's start with our intro and our verse, because they're both played through just two chords. They're G and C. So we'll put the shapes up on the screen now so that you can see them. As you can see, it's just two shapes, G and C add 9. Okay, our G chord looks like this, okay, which is middle finger, 3rd fret on the 6th string, 1st finger goes to the 2nd fret on the 5th string, and our 3rd and pinky finger are down at the 3rd fret on the 2nd and 1st string. Okay, so that'll give us full strum all the way down, will give us a G. What we're going to do now is we're going to pop down the middle finger and the index finger, so they're all going to go down. Think about moving down a ladder here. And we're going to go down to the C. Okay, so that's directly underneath the G. And we're going to strum from the 5th string. Like that, okay? Now, this is going to cover pretty much the verses and the intro. So all we have to do is we have to play 4 bars on our G and 4 bars on our C. Strumming wise, it's going to be down, down, up, up, down, up. Okay, so I'll do it nice and slow for you, just to pick up the strumming pattern. Down, down, up, down, up. Like that, okay? That's our strumming pattern. Down, down, up, down, up. So we do 4 on the G, 4 on the C add 9. So let's do that now. We'll just play them through. And this is how we want to play through most of the verse and the intro as well. Okay, so this goes like this. So you can see how that goes through. We've slowed it down just a little bit. You will have to play slightly faster to go along with the song, but hopefully you managed to pick up how the strumming works along with the chords. Okay, so that's going to be for most of the verse and the intro. What we can do is to change it up a little bit is the second part of every verse, verse 1 and 2. Okay, what we do is we can play the bass note. This is our lowest note on our chord. We can play it here. So a G chord is a full chord like this. If we take off our middle finger and just play with the index finger here, we can get still a G chord, but it's using this note here, the 5th string note in the bass. Okay, so we're trying to mute out this low 6th string just by keeping our finger close to it, our 1st finger close to the string, just to make it a dull sound. Or using our thumb over the top, that also works as well. Okay, because what it does is you'll hear there's a little bass move that goes like this. So let's do that note, that low note. Okay. And that's how we would play through that second part. Okay, so you're kind of more focusing on this note moving on to the C afterwards. Okay, so that'll cover our verse and our intro. So we just go between those two patterns, so the G and C add 9, then the G without the middle finger, and the C add 9. Okay, so let's move on to our chorus now. Right, our chorus is going to be C add 9, D, G, D over F sharp, and E minor 7. So we'll pop all those chords up on the screen right now so you can see the shapes. We've already done C add 9 and G already, so you should know those shapes. I'll quickly go through the other shapes so that you're comfortable with them, and then we'll strum through the whole chorus. So C add 9, we had that in the verse originally. What we're going to do is we're going to go to 2 bars of that, so that would be 2 bars would be 2 of those strumming patterns we were playing earlier on. Like that. that, so that's down, down, up, down, up. And then we're going to change to a D chord. So that's down, first finger is moved to the third string at the second fret, and we're only going to strum from the D string if possible. So you get that sound. Then we're going to move to an E minor 7, which is going to be the first finger moved up the ladder here, so we're moving up the way. We're moving up to the second fret on the 5th string, and the middle finger is going to sit underneath that on the 2nd fret of the 4th string. It's going to give us that. We'll do 2 bars of that, and then we're going to change to a G after that, which is middle finger just moved along like so. So what I'll do is I'll play through this first part of the chorus, and then we'll add on our second part. So this is how it should sound through with our chords. Remember, we've got 2 strumming patterns on each. So, what we're going to do now is the second part, which will be C for 2 bars, D, then what we're going to do for 2 bars again, is we're going to play G for 1 bar, D over F sharp, which I'll go over with you, and E minor for 2. Okay? So, what we're going to do is we're going to play G here, we're going to play it for 1 bar, like that, then we're going to change to D over F sharp, which is first finger at the 2nd fret on the 6th string, and the middle finger is going down to the 2nd fret on the 3rd string. And then you're going to bring your fingers together for the E minor 7. Okay? So it's G, D over F sharp, E minor 7, like that. Okay? And then we're going to finish up with a C, and then a D. So what I'll do is I'll play through this second part of the chorus now, just on its own, and then we'll play it all through together. So this is the second part of the chorus. So that's C at 9, D, then G, D over F sharp, E minor 7, that's for 2 bars this one, then C at 9, then D sus 4, take us back to the start again, back to a G chord into the verse. Okay, that'll be our first chorus. Our second chorus through will come out a little bit differently. We'll be going into the little, I suppose, a little fiddle sort of musical interlude sort of section there. Okay, so we'll play through the whole chorus now, all the way through. Try and follow it through with me, and I'll shout out the chords as we go along. So here we go. Here's the whole chorus. 1, 2, 3, 4. Minor 7, G, C at 9 again, and D sus 4. Then we're going to go to G, D over F sharp, then E minor 7 for 2 bars, then C at 9 for 2 bars, D sus 4, and 1 strum at the end, and that'll lead back to the G again. Okay, so hopefully you follow through the chorus okay. Let's move on to our little section that fits with the sort of fiddle part that we've got going on after the second chorus. So let's move on to that now. Okay, so our little musical interlude section. What we're going to do is we're just going to be playing 4 bars of G, 2 bars of C, 2 bars of D. So we'll pop the chords up on the screen so you can follow them through. We're just going to be doing this. Same strumming pattern, same chords, just a different order. So we're going to go G. The 3rd bar, 4th bar, then change to C at 9, then D. After that, the singing comes back in, and we are back into our bridge section now. We're into our bridge section. So this is it's a different part coming up, okay? So all we did there was play 4 bars of G, 2 bars of C, 2 bars of D. That only happens once in the song, just that little part where the fiddle's over. And then she comes in with the vocals for the bridge section, which is what we'll move on to right now. Alrighty, we're almost there. We're on to the bridge now. So our bridge section is going to be playing through just 3 chords. Now, it's not too tricky. It does go on for a wee bit, a couple of bars on each chord and it plays through, but it's not too tricky, just the same chords that we've done already, same strumming pattern as well. Okay, so our bridge sections is the part when she's singing and we walk down the block to my car. Okay, I would sing it for you, but I'm afraid that your speakers in your laptop or your computer would probably burst from the terrible singing. So follow it through with your own singing if you can. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to be playing C add 9, we're going to be playing D sus4, and we're going to be playing the G chord with the middle finger taken off, just like we did at the start for the verse. Okay, so that's our chords on the screen now, just in case you forgot them. Strumming pattern, down, down, up, down, up, don't forget that. So we're going to go and play through all this now, okay? I'm going to play through the whole bridge and hopefully you can follow it through with me. So here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's C add 9, then D sus4, then C add 9 again, then D sus4. Okay, 2 bars, then C add 9 for 2 bars again. Then we're going to do the G chord with the middle finger taken off, then 2 bars of C, and then 1 strum at the end. Okay, you'll get another little interlude after that. There'll be like a little mandolin part you'll hear, and then it goes straight back in with the last chorus. Okay, the last chorus is exactly the same as the other choruses with just a little bit added on. So I'll quickly show you that just now, and that'll be our song finished. Right, our last chorus is going to go through all the same. Okay, but what we're going to do is we're going to repeat the part. Once we've played it all the way through, we're going to repeat the part which goes G, D over F sharp for 1 bar each, and then E minor 7. We're going to repeat that part again once we've completed the whole chorus, and then once we've done that, the song ends from there. Okay, so let's quickly have a little play through this. So chord wise, it's all the same chords again that we had in the chorus. C, D sus4, E minor 7, G, D over F sharp. They're all there for you to see. Strumming pattern's the same. So let's have a little play through, and this will be our last chorus and we'll have finished the song. So here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so this is D, and then we're on to E minor 7, G, it's all easy stuff, then C, then we go to D, then we're on to this G, D over F sharp, then E minor 7 for 2 bars, then it's C add 9 for 2 bars, then D for 2 bars, then we're going to repeat this G, D over F sharp again, then E minor 7 for 2 bars, and then we're almost finished the song. Just a C add 9 for 2 bars, D for 2 bars. Okay, and at the moment what I've heard of the song, it kind of like fades out quickly from there. That will obviously sound, if you're playing it, it'll sound really nice if you resolve it to a little G at the end. Okay, so that's how our song plays through. So hopefully you've managed to follow through the video and you can now play through this great song. So thanks again for watching. Remember to rate, comment and subscribe. And if you want to try out the trickier version of the song that I've posted, check it out on my channel. Okay, so I shall see you guys in the next lesson. See you later.